All right, guys, we're back. We're starting a new campaign today. All right, guys, how are you guys doing? We're starting a new campaign
Princes
today.
of the Apocalypse and the Nat One Liners.
New campaign
Princes
today.
How you guys doing today?
And the Nat One Liners.
New campaign
Princes
today.
and the Nat One Liners.
Campaign.
Glad you guys could make it. You guys are gonna need to watch Twitch probably because I won't be able to.
I'm fine.
I'll try. I'm balancing too much stuff right now, and yeah, it's crazy right now. It's crazy, but it's good. We're here. We're ready. We're playing some D&D. We've got some new characters. It's gonna be exciting. So a little bit of a postscript. We finally we figured out all the gold from the last campaign. Made sure got the player gold amounts rewarded. Everybody should be happy. People bought some gold in between. There's a little bit of a postscript on the story though. So after everything went down, you guys kind of found the gold at that house, at the Castellaners' residence. They were arrested. The children were brought in. Obviously that, the people didn't die the next day. Like the dinner was canceled. Founders Day came and went. And then 10 days after Founders Day, basically when that time came for the devil to collect their due, basically what happened was that because the statue was destroyed, it kind of backfired. So instead of taking the lives of the children and turning them into devils, it took the Lord and the Lady, essentially. So they were arrested and in jail, essentially, when they transformed into to chain devils. And and you guys don't really know what happened after that, but
so they are both imprisoned chain devils.
Yes.
Sweet, dude.
And
I should know that, right? As Ansi.
And the children survived.
Oh,
yay!
Basically, yeah. So it's basically the children were doomed to change, to transform, but
they're orphans now. They can come work in our brewery.
But because the altar had been destroyed, it kind of backfired their deal. And there's a clause in there, so that's how that ended. You guys split up your gold. You paid off your debts. You guys hired some hirelings, and after probably about a 10-day, Silent, Mix, and Ansi decide to go and make the long trip to return the two bodies of Jenny and her brother Dalakar, the gnomes, to her mother, who lives in a town not too far from Waterdeep. And that is essentially the end, or the postscript from the last campaign. And that's where we start now. How are you guys doing today, by the way?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Lahar.
Doing
great.
good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You guys excited for the new campaign?
Yes.
This campaign, I think... I've read up about it. I've read a lot about it. It gets kind of a bad rap in some circles. Only because I think that it can be so open, and a little bit more advanced, and so that can come with, I think, problems. But I think it's pretty cool. So, and it's based off of a really old, really popular old D&D adventure that they updated for 5e. So
I think we're the smartest D&D players on Earth, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys are.
We all rage quit after
What's
15
D&D?
minutes.
We're all the Nat One Liners, and we know all the rules, and we don't ever forget rules. And
That's right.
I don't ever forget rules.
We are
His
fantastic.
diploma of fruit.
Except when it's your
Yeah,
turn.
I'm not even smart
then
enough
all
to
of a
make my
sudden-
own dumb jokes.
That's all right.
Smart guy commentary. Fuck.
No, you're good. You're good. And with that, we begin the game, and I'm going to read just a little bit of an introduction here. The oh wait, was that shit? Where is the threat? No, that's not it. Yeah, no, this is the one on read. Here we go. A terrible threat gathers in the north. Throughout this region of the Forgotten Realms, savage marauders bring destruction. Monsters are on the prowl, preying on flocks, rampaging through croplands and attacking homesteads and travelers. In settlements, discord and suspicion grow. Sinister strangers lurk in the shadows, whispering about how everything is soon to change. This year brought an unseasonably warm and stormy spring. Tales split of flooding, windstorms, wildfires, and tremors. And so, the three of you guys, did you guys bring a cart, or are you guys walking?
Probably bringing a cart so that
Probably bringing
the
a cart.
bodies are
Yeah, you do have to bring the bodies, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys got a horse, or at least maybe a 2-horse cart for the bodies.
Yeah.
The three of you guys. On your way, you guys are traveling north from Waterdeep along the road. Let me go ahead. I've got a nice little map that I'm going to pull up right now. Where is it? Here we go. So the Desarn Valley, right? Desarn Valley is the area outside of Waterdeep. And this road, you could take this road all the way north to Neverwinter.
Are we supposed to be seeing something? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm loading it now. It's just a big map. I'm just gonna drop you guys in a corner. You guys aren't walking all this,
Whoa.
but yeah, I might have to make an extra folder between different characters. I didn't think about that. That's all right though. I'll just delete some of these guys. I just wanted you guys to be able to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys are traveling north. Eventually, well, as you're traveling through it, you guys see a lot of kind of destruction on the road. You see like a lot of burned areas. You see, you can see like remnants of other travelers who had been attacked. People have been killed. Kind of, you just see like corpses on the side of the road as you travel. It's going to take 3 days travel to get to Red Larch. And I'm assuming that you guys are eating your rations along the way.
Yep.
Cool. If you are hunting, it's gonna increase some of the time.
Try to hunt one.
So if you're gonna hunt, it's gonna increase a little bit of time. So maybe 3.5 days for every day that you hunt. If you're gonna hunt all 3 days, we'll say it takes you 4.5 days to get there. Or do you want to not hunt every day?
Nah. Maybe just one hunting day.
So 3.5 days travel.
Just to get our feet wet back into being on the road.
Yep.
Got it.
Too bored.
You guys travel through just 1 day of hunting. Go ahead and give me a survival roll, Nancy. I assume you're the one that wanted to be the hunter, right?
Oh, anybody can hunt.
I
love
thought-
hunting.
I was also
that
going
must
to
have been
help.
So cool.
You can try to. All right, do a silent survival roll. You guys all tried to hunt 1 day. Another survival.
Dirty 20.
Oh, there you go. So Silent was able to. What did you catch, Silent?
Let's say a very big boar or two that looks like it ate Auntie's not dead parents.
What?
and Crispy Bacon was not offended in the slightest. He's like, yeah, screw those boars.
Right? Nah, crispy bacon's cool.
Ansi, do you also
those
eat
boars
the
are
boars?
wild.
Yeah, I'll eat some of the boar. I catch a vole with my 6. A little tiny mole-like creature that's blind. I dig one up.
Nice. So you guys
It's not
continue.
even a mouthful.
You guys continue your
I
travels.
found some roadkill.
You found some roadkill?
There's
You
a dead
found some
squirrel
roadkill.
right there. That's mine.
So you guys, after 3.5 days, you guys eventually make it to Red Larch. I'm gonna just add the characters again. just to get you on the map, just so everyone I know can see.
I'm having deja vu.
We can see
Yeah,
without being on the.
You like this map?
Yes.
I do. I like the Disarm Valley, and I always say Red Larch, but I think it's actually pronounced Red Lark. Keep saying it wrong like every time.
Yeah.
So
Let's
you know,
see. Let's look it up.
Just yeah, throw different pronunciations and just see what sticks. You know?
How to pronounce lark?
Here we are in Red Lark.
LRCH.
Lark.
It's larch. It is larch. It's not lark.
either way, the three of you guys arrive in town. As you walk through, you kind of make your way up the town. You wave to people as you kind of walk by. I think you guys might be thirsty from your long trip. Would that be fair?
I mean, I assume we all have water.
I'm
Or
always thirsty,
ale.
but I'm drunk.
Water, flasks, whatever.
So,
Crispy bacon's thirsty.
well, okay, we'll also say that you got to town. You found the mother, basically Jenny's mother. You dropped the bodies off, and
You know, your youngins.
this older gnomish woman. She says, "Oh, thank you. I received the letter from your acquaintance, Freddie. He wrote me several weeks ago. I appreciate you bringing them." Did you guys want to react to her at all?
Yeah, look on the bright side. It's always best to outlive your children. I hope that helps you in your grief. And I'll turn and walk.
She just kind of weeps gently as everyone gives you the look, like, no, dude.
No, it's good to live. But what? Oh shit! Kind of walk off confused.
And then after you drop off
Don't mind
the
him, man.
bodies,
He's an idiot.
she's like, well, just be careful out there. It's been getting dangerous. Just be careful. You know, if I don't know if you were able to help, but I know that they've been looking for help somewhere. You might want to go by the tavern.
Way ahead of you.
That was our next stop.
And
But,
so she,
thank you.
Funny thing is, I planned on going there.
she, thanks you. Thanks the other people a little bit more than Ansi, but she thanks you guys. And kind of still there to mourn. You guys drop off the bodies, and you travel through town. You park your horse and carriage in a little area that seems like a good place to park it. And you go into the tavern. The tavern. Let me just pull up that information real quick here. What is that tavern called? I think it's the High Sun Inn. No, that's
Helmet High Sun.
the Helmet High Sun. That's right.
Are you sure that's how it's pronounced?
The Helmet High Soon.
Don't play into that. He almost had you.
All right. So you guys enter, and what you guys see is a relatively standard tavern,
Aesthetic, you say.
filled. I'm sorry. What?
I see a goose.
Yeah.
You do see in the tavern
Do we have a map?
several people drinking there. You see a fairy. You see a like a little small fairy creature. That's not a disparagement.
Is there a map?
I'm trying to pull it up.
Is there a map? Oh, sorry. I didn't.
That's
My bad.
that's fine. I'm trying to describe what you see and pull up the map at the same time.
Working.
This will work. Small bar. So you guys enter this bar. I'll probably update this with another bar later. And you do see a few people in there already. Let me go ahead and just add these people to the thing. You see, like I mentioned, you see a couple druids, and you guys also see a wizard. By the way, I would like to mention that this wizard is going to be played by our good friend Goose. Welcome, Goose.
Oh, Goose!
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Goose.
Welcome to the
What's
party.
going on?
Return
Goosey,
of the
goosey.
goose.
Welcome back.
Surprise goosing.
What do we got here?
And there he
Let's see
goes.
if I can make this thing work.
What do we got going on here? Hey,
How have you been?
All right,
Real good, and you?
we're very good. We're very glad you could join us. Let me just kind of add you guys up on this map here. So we got the fairy, and we got Orban.
Oh, very
and
distinguished. I
Murph,
like it.
love it.
And then you guys kind of just walk in here.
Lahar.
Lahar. from-
Lahar.
Swanty.
You guys walk in here. I'll add some commoners too, some NPCs walking around. But go ahead and just eat up the scene for a little bit.
Oh, this bar's kind of small. Little bit of a piss water compared to our troll skull, huh? That's the first thing I say when I walk in.
Yeah,
Kind of
but at
loud
least
enough
we're
for
little, so
people
it's
in the
not so
bar can
bad.
hear it. I guess. All right. I'm
Well,
just saying shit. Ours is better.
guess it ain't too bad for a small town like this.
For true.
All
Well,
that
walk
really
on in
matters
there,
is how
Lonnie.
good is their ale.
That is the truth of truth. As a matter of fact, Silent, I believe it's your turn to buy.
I mean, have you ever bought?
A ton. Every time we traveled in Waterdeep, who foot the bill? This little guy right here.
I specifically
By footing
remember
the bill, you
being
mean
sick
run away when the
doing
bill
it
comes?
a couple times.
Both? I know, I paid. I paid well.
You see a
I
server
mean, you're
walk by.
cute. Maybe you could get one of the locals to buy you a beer.
Go ahead, take a seat. Can I get you anything?
I crawl up on the biggest chair at the bar and look around. I'll take a pint of something bitter. I'm sweet
Oh.
enough, as you can tell, my dear.
Here you go, a pint of bitter.
And whatever
She
my friends
she
over there
hands
at the table want.
So that'll be 2 silver, please.
Okay, and my friends too. They can have some. I drop a gold on the table.
Here you go.
Keep a
Free
change. Keep
bitters.
a change. Just don't
Thank
forget
you.
me, little one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Ansia gold back.
It's a human, so when you say that, she kind of laughs.
And I laugh too. Frothy drinking.
Are you new in town?
Oh no, I've been here a million times. This is actually like a second home to me.
Oh, I've never seen you.
Really?
Well, nice to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, my name's Silent.
Lie.
Performance check.
Do you say that, Silent? Why?
Yes.
That would be awesome.
And then silent persuasion check.
Oh, crap. 9. I am not rolling well.
Where's persuasion? Oh, there it is.
It's the other one. That's the P1.
Oh, you still beat
Alright.
me, son of a bee.
So that happens, and she laughs, and she's like, "Oh, he must be your friend." Well, enjoy your drinks, and then she kind of goes into the back to get some food or something. She walks away. You got your 3 drinks. I guess you're gonna take them to the table or something.
Yeah, walk over to the table with the drinks, set them down. Hey,
Nice.
you guys are all locals here, right? Look over at the other table.
I'm not from around here, actually, but it's nice to be able to rest my feet a little bit. I've been on the road for a while.
Wow, you have. We just traveled from the marvelous city of Waterdeep.
And who are you guys?
Well, my name is Ansy. Might as well tell you the truth. I kind of mumble that to myself. So if any of you are locals, maybe you should buy us a beer since we just got into town. My throat's a little dry.
Well, I'm not a local. But my name's Murph, and I'll gladly buy you a beer. You seem like a interesting fellow. I'm always looking for something interesting.
As he has a
Fucking
full beer
right,
in his
thank
hand, he's
you,
like, "Hey, will you
bud."
buy me a beer with a full beer in his hand?"
Hell yeah. Oh, Murph, you
What-
would join us at our table.
Why don't
I think
you
we've
give
got
me a
some
con
vittles
save?
over here.
Why don't you give me a con save? Because I'm gonna assume that you pounded that beer and then asked for a new one, basically.
Oh,
Or is that not? Or did you say that with a full beer and
no,
then
I said
sipped
it
it
with a full
gently?
beer. Yeah,
Okay.
I said it with
And
a
then you
full
sip
beer.
it really slowly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just drinking normal. I'm not
All
drinking for pleasure yet.
Fair enough. I thought it'd be funny if you just pounded it and you're like,
Right.
another, and you smash.
Murph will get this one. Murph, join us at our table. We've got some vittles and stuff over here, and you got a strange group with you. Wait, did you travel from far with them? It would make sense.
No, I just happened to sit at this table.
Oh, that's right friendly of you. Sitting next to strangers like that.
I just
But I
needed to
guess any
rest my
friend of
feet.
Murph's a friend of mine. Sorry.
My
By
name
the way-
is Silent.
Real quick, I just wanted to ask something. So Murph, you read that thing that I posted, right, about the kind of like the backstory thing? Okay. Cool.
Oh no, I did not. I apologize. I missed that.
Okay. You want me to? let me
So I
post
do
that.
know them. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I basically added like a little in-story backstory, but it's
Okay.
only like the last day or so.
Should I post it
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat?
Yeah. I was gonna pull up the link, but if you got it faster than I can, go for it.
I mean, I was just rereading it, so that way I'm more on top of it. So I'm just more on top of it for if I need to bring it up.
Well, if you want to like just
I'm
if
not
you
on
just
top
want
of
to
it.
reiterate
My
it, I
bad.
guess in game you can also do that too.
Well, no, that's why
He's-
I'm reading it. So that
Don't
saying you're-
mind Murph. He's kidding, of course. We all know each other.
Hello.
Hello
Oh, you're
there.
littler than I am.
Rude.
hey,
Well, I mean, in a good way. I mean,
So
not quite as handsome, but you're pretty beautiful.
Yeah, I hear that all the time.
So Laura, do you wanna explain what they see when they see you or what you look like?
So Alora has really beautiful red hair. It's perfectly styled, perfectly coiffed, not a strand out of place. She's wearing lilac clothes from head to toe, way fancier than needs to be worn in a place like this. She is a small fairy creature, so she's got wings tucked at her back, and she looks expensive.
How tall is she? I mean, how
She
big is
looks
she? If she's a
expensive.
fairy folk, is she like 12 inches to? Or...
No, she's size small.
No, she's
okay.
like 3 feet. She's close to your
Okay.
size.
Yeah, about the
Oh,
same
okay,
height,
perfect.
except winged.
Except
Yes.
winged. Nice.
Tiny little
Female
wings at her
Gelfling.
back.
Nice. And Murph, do you want to describe what you look like, or
I'm I guess tall for compared to most. I'm about 6 foot, bushy hair, a little bit of a beard, just a rough look. Look like I've been sleeping in the bushes possibly, but seem like a nice, gentle person. Nice, calm demeanor. I guess you could say I don't look intimidating at all. I look very, I don't know, just plain and ordinary.
Are
Okay.
you a human?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can we
I'm a
tell?
human.
Sweet.
I'm just a straight. I'm a farmer's kid, so I look like just a tan, just bushy-haired human.
rad? And then Orban, did you want to? I don't know if your character
Yeah.
has said anything yet. Did you want to describe what your guy looks like?
Yeah. I'm also going to post the link to the art station where I got this image from. I was going to post the image too on the chat, but I guess it didn't load. It's just for expediency's sake. But he's got hair, like he's got green hair, not actual like dyed hair or like natural green. It's just like brown, but with green spots to back up the to basically confirm that these guys have been sleeping in the grass and bushes. And
Okay.
yeah, he's just got he's got simple clothes on. He's got he doesn't have shoes. He has wraps, fur on his feet, and he's got a pair of shorts and a ragged vest and ragged and tattered vest and matching green cloak that's also seen some wear and tear, and a vague aroma that we would diplomatically describe as fresh cut grass.
Fresh what?
Fresh
Fresh
cut
cut
grass.
grass.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
He's
He's
outdoors.
pothead.
He makes
Yeah.
all that. I was just thinking,
So he's
like,
into
literally.
yard maintenance.
He is holding a little weed pipe. I see it in his hand.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll get along
And,
just fine.
And Estriel, did you want to? Did I pronounce it right? Estriel or is it Estriel?
You got it correct. My name is Estriel Yellowfin. What you see is just a small, frail old man that you might assume is something to be trifled with, but I can assure you it's quite the opposite. Gray hair, it's very unkempt. Constantly smoking my pipe. I'm a human, in case you can't tell. It's about all you need to know at this point.
Awesome. And so that's what you guys see. Any of our existing characters, would you like to give a quick description of what any of our new players might see when they look at you? Ansi, how are you dressing right now?
I'm in my normal garb, in my regular studded leather, sitting up in a chair with a little booster seat, brown hair over one eye, 2 joints sticking out of one mouth, and a beer in both hands. I stand about 3 feet tall. I'm a halfling,
Nice.
but I wear shoes. It's my thing.
Platform shoes.
You're a shoe wearing hobbit, huh?
No, I am a
No.
halfling.
You're not. We don't have hobbits in this world. Silent, you want to describe what you kind of look like?
Yes. You see an elf with long, not like slicked back, but like behind his ears, hair. Wearing adamantine, or is it adamantine? I can't ever remember
Just
what
pick one.
it is.
You can just say shiny.
specifically.
Wearing
Yeah,
shiny armor.
shiny blue armor, shield on his back with a sword sheath at his hip.
Any logos or any like symbols on you or the shield?
On the shield, but they can't really see that right now.
It says essentials on it.
And
Pro
then
sport.
Sir Mix a lot.
Halfling, got some tattered gray hair, wearing a kilt and normal garb, carrying around some bagpipes, a pan flute, something else I forget. Oh, a lyre. Yeah.
All right, so the two groups, you guys are kind of looking at each other from across the table, and you all kind of see what you're dealing with here, and go right ahead, continue chit-chatting with each other.
Murph, you can come right on over and sit down. Anybody who buys me a beer is a friend of ours. Hey, Bessie!
Come on over, guys. They seem friendly.
Bessie! I just keep screaming Bessie out. See if the
I was like,
bartender's gonna
Are
listen.
you hoping that's the bartender?
Yeah.
She's like,
I go
yeah.
to Murph. I go to
How'd you know?
Murph. I turn to Murph and be like, "They look like they're going to bleed you dry. You sure about that?"
They seem friendly enough.
I
I'm willing
mean,
to give them a shot.
do you say that out loud or do you say that quietly, Orban?
I think he whispered it to him.
Okay.
I think as he was walking past him, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Why don't you give
Oh,
me?
Mhm.
Why don't you give me a either performance or deception, and then
Me?
No, Orban.
Oh, I was about to say, I wasn't trying to be deceived.
No, because Orban, you said that to Murph, right? And you're trying to keep it low?
Yeah.
Yeah. So performance or deception?
Oh, deception. Okay. Oh, they're both bad. Okay.
Oh,
Nat
They're both
20.
great.
Wow.
That was perfectly, quiet. Only Murph heard him. No one. So none of the other people at the other table heard him question if these guys are legit. Yeah. To be fair, so yeah, Orban, you're looking over, and I can totally see how Orban looks at Silent, who's in all metal, right? Like just full on armor, and he, druids don't like metal armor, so he just sees that and he gets nervous, right? And then he sees Ansi looking like, a little hoodlum, little thief, right? And then he sees Mix and he's like, oh, that guy seems all right. that guy's got a kilt on and he plays music. He's probably all right.
I just start playing my lyre.
So yeah, Estriel, do you stay in your seat or do you walk over there? Or?
I've walked over to Silent and I say to him, excuse me, young man, would you mind? An old man took your seat. It's been a long road.
Did you hear that, Silent?
No, I didn't. What was that?
Yeah, in character, he asked if he could have your seat.
Sure, go ahead. And I step aside.
You can also walk over and grab one of those other chairs and scoot it over, like
Very kind of you.
I actually already am scooting a chair over, and I just push it right towards Silent instead, and then I go to grab myself another one.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
Someone pull a chair out for a lady. Jesus Christ.
So
I stand up and leave dirt all over my chair, and I kind of brush it off, and I'm like, here you go, my lady.
So you go and you give her your chair, and then you grab another
But
one.
I brush all the dust off. It's kind of dusty. I don't get all of it off.
I'm pulling chairs over two at a time at this point. Just
Ansi, give me a performance.
I'm taking this breakfast over here and taking a chair, and I see Ansi just dusting a chair off, and I'm snickering, just like, okay.
You cleaned it off perfectly. Orban, you bring over the breakfast platters that you guys had ordered. Like, I'm not leaving these behind. I'm hungry. he's got the munchies.
I've already started eating off the plate in front of me.
Nice.
I just bring the rest of the chairs. Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you guys.
Are you kidding me? This is the greatest welcome I've had in a town in a while.
Yeah.
I'm Murph, and that's Orban. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. I'm just eager to meet some nice, new, friendly people.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
It's nothing like this in Waterdeep.
Also, the food here is great.
What brings you all in today?
We had to drop off some corpses over at somebody's house, and now we're just, we're just kind of checking out the town, see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh, that was you guys?
You dropped off corpses.
Oh, we know that.
Well, they had died in Waterdeep, and their family lives here, so we wanted to give their bodies back to them and bring them.
That makes more sense.
Them.
One of them was a good friend of ours. We kind of feel bad she died. The other one just kind of got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. Whose family?
Jenny?
Jenny? She was a gnome.
Yeah. It was Dickersnoodle.
Yeah. Dickersnoodle.
Can I do a history roll for
Can
I do a history roll for Dickersnoodle? I want to see if I am familiar with the Dickersnoodle.
The prominent family of freaking Redlark.
That was the name. It's basically a reversed. It's reversed Snickerdoodle. So Dickersnoodle.
With a 9, I don't know it. I don't think
a 9 does not remember the Dickersnoodles. But you're not really from this town. Oh, we lost. We lost Elise.
She had to go to dance.
But yes, you tell them that you Ansi remembered, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ginny.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And
Anthony, I feel like should remember like what house and people he just dropped the corpse off to.
It's not like they told me their names, but you know, I was the
Nana
last one they
Dickerschnittel.
talked to. They hated me
Just-
for some reason.
He went to the first
Affects
house
us-
and be like, here
grief
you go.
affects us all differently. Maybe his just affects his short-term memory.
Yeah.
Any more breakfast platters for you? It seems like everyone's pretty hungry. I can bring another one out.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
please.
take some more some of the sausage and toast there. That looks awesome.
Yeah, two more platters. Two more platters.
Oh, thank you. I'm full. As I wipe the last bits off the plate.
And you,
Is there
sir,
anything left on it?
how did you find yourself to be here? I look over at you, Goose. Asterial,
Oh.
sorry,
Oh.
Asterial.
It's Estriel. Thank you for trying. Thank
Asterial.
you very much.
How did you end up
Ah.
here, sir?
I only recently met up with these fine people that I was sitting with at the table. I'm on a bit of a voyage myself, just trying to learn about more about the weave, essentially. You see,
Weave?
I dabble a little bit in the arcane arts and such. Yes, so I'm trying to do a little bit of learning. I've done all that I can within the collegiate arena, and now I'm trying to reach out into the world and maybe try a few things out that I've learned, and hopefully learn some more.
Interesting. I could appreciate that.
Murph, give me
Yes.
give me history, Murph, or just intelligence check.
History or intel?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Which one is better? Okay.
It would probably be history if they're not the same.
Yeah, I was about to say they're exactly the same, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Sweet, you know he's talking about magic.
Yeah, I think. Magic, you say?
Yeah. You had to get an 8. So
You know, I've always kind of been drawn to the magic. It's I don't know. I think I got it from my grandmother's side.
But yeah, you also, just to interject, you know that he's talking about arcane magic, which is a little bit different than the kind you do, which is like the nature
Oh,
magic, right?
My
So
bad.
you know of nature. You do know of arcane magic. You don't practice it. You practice nature magic
Gotcha.
just as a backup or whatever.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I'm sure if there's ever a situation I'd love to learn from you, or maybe possibly there's something I could teach you.
It's a pleasure to know more about you, as we have been sharing the space for a while. But yes,
You guys are talking about that magic stuff. I learned by watching my friends. It was pretty easy.
Nice.
easy, you say?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
try.
Does say that.
Easy.
And
I'd
I'm
like
gonna
to
press
see
the
some
digitize.
examples of what you've learned. What do
I'm
you
gonna
have?
press to digitize the food that you're eating to make it taste amazing. They call me the cook.
Shame I'm all out of food.
You were eating the food in front of you. Here, take mine.
He finished it though,
Others need to eat more.
but the new food just arrives as you say that. Here you go.
And
Here you go.
I grab a sausage off somebody else's plate.
And then you press to digitize the sausage, and what do you think? Supposedly he made it taste better. Wait, what's pins and needles?
I'm gonna do pins and needles to his leg, his right leg.
As I'm trying to eat the sausage, my leg kind of just starts twitching a little bit, or whatever effect you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, no, just to make it make your foot fall asleep. You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
It feels damage.
As an old man, he's like, not again.
Right? I was about to say, as an old man, is that like some
Something
crazy
else.
debilitating pain? I'm like, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
He's like, oh,
My
that's not the
sciatica
magic I
is
meant to
acting
show.
up again.
Now my right foot matches my left. Okay.
That's just for RP. No injury, no damage.
And then I immediately try and cast Cure Wounds if he's hurt at all.
Okay, you're showing off your magic. You pins and needles. It takes like, we'll just say 1 hit point, and then he heals that 1 hit point back.
There you go.
So I barely noticed it. But
It was,
Yeah, you barely
it was a
noticed.
pleasure to meet you.
It was like it, it hurt for a second, then felt better, and you're just like, oh, he does know magic. Really cool.
So I take a bite of the sausage and I say,
Magic.
tastes vaguely better than the last one.
I just do the crazy magic hands. Da-da-da.
I mean, you
I'm
could do
still
this.
learning, but
And so you could do the same thing with just like hot sauce or something, or salt. Right? It's
Right.
just like you're like prestidigitation. You're just dropping salt on
And
it.
now it's hotter.
pour some ketchup on his shirt and then clean it magically.
So
Little
Just
crystallized
as a-
LSD.
just as an FYI, for as far as the new character plot lines, that's gonna be how you kind of steer these these characters.
New interactions.
Yeah, you're gonna have to steer them. I'm not gonna have anyone show up, and you guys basically that document.
Yeah, no, I did write it. I'm sorry, I didn't see it before, but I'm
No,
going
that's
through
basically
while we're
that's just those are some intro into the story. So you guys are gonna have to use that to continue. If that makes
Well,
sense.
my good friend Mix here is a pretty decent player. And I mean, Elora, you look like you're a singer. Why don't you guys throw down a tune while we eat?
I'm a much better dancer, actually. World renowned.
Well, I'll play some music
That's
for
even
you.
better.
All right.
I guess if you guys want to see it.
So Mick starts playing a great song, great performance.
On the jazz flute.
And,
I mean, pan flute.
If you want to,
Nice.
oh yeah, you're still out, right? So I'll do a performance roll for you.
Yeah, I'm still out, and I'm gonna be on the road and then soon, but I'll let you know.
Ooh, it was the roll to 3 for a total of 10. So you don't put your heart into that performance with the 10. Maybe it wasn't your favorite song, or maybe you're just not used to the style, or maybe you're just a little full from breakfast.
A lot of carbs.
Maybe you're just
Yeah.
gassy. Maybe you just gotta.
Gassy. It's gas.
You're not on stage, so you didn't give it your full effort, basically.
I'm
None
gonna
of us are
bow
paying
and
you
act
to,
like
like-
it's fantastic anyway.
And you
Oh,
saying,
but
I clap.
I can dance
You're
like that.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You
To be
you
f-
may thank your eyes later.
To be fair, a half effort from her is still better than the rest of you guys. So
Yep.
Well, I know my place now. Thank you.
when it comes to dancing, I mean,
The dancing.
she is a college or dance bard, so that is her specialty.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Alora.
I'm gonna try to dance with her right as she ends. If she stops and starts bowing, and I'm gonna get up there and be like, "Oh, I know that dance," and I'm gonna start bowing and dancing.
All right, you go and
And
give
I
me a
stop playing.
performance.
Everybody stops playing, and I just
Give me a performance at
dancing.
disadvantage because you
Sweet.
start to perform right like, and then he stops a second later and it kind of
Hey,
oh man, and you kind of stumble a little bit, and everyone kind of giggles, but you stand up and like brush yourself off, and the only thing hurt is
just
your pride.
smile. Yeah, I just smile a shit-eating grin and walk over to the bar. All right, who's buying this next round?
I
I
got
throw
it.
gold on the table.
I elbow Murph and be like, he's singing at you, bud.
What did you say?
I elbow Murph because we're standing right next to each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I say, he's singing you, bud. And just
He's
kind of
singing
point
me?
to, yeah. As in, telling Murph, you're going to have to go pay for his next round, probably.
I think so, but I told him I'd buy him a beer. That's fine with me.
Oh no, Mick said he was gonna buy. He did just chime up. Even
All right,
though
so
he
Mick-
played that great song, he shouldn't pay.
That's fine. I toss you a gold coin, say buy a round for everyone.
All right, so you go and you buy another
You're a
round.
lovely man, Mix.
Oh, you guys like to drink. Brings you
Bessie.
guys. Bessie brings you guys some whole round of drinks.
Sweet. I toss her the gold and start
And
bow dancing all the way
you just-
back to my table.
Let me just update her name to Bessie, the waitress. There we go. All
Did you see
right.
I have bartender and bar waitress in there as your
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I did all sorts of stuff for you.
Did.
Dude.
There's a bar server. Oh, look at that.
Not
Bartender.
normal people. And 5 different commoners, so they all look different too. So every commoner has a different look. That's why I
Look
have
at
the
you,
different
dude.
one.
Look at you. I don't see waitress.
I'm getting on the road, boys.
All right, no worries.
Drive
Yeah,
safely.
yeah, we'll see you in like 10.
All right, see ya.
At least, in or.
All right.
What's up
So,
here for keeps and castles?
oh, we got a keeps in there. What up, dude?
Good to see you, Drek.
What does it say? Video quality won't update over 3060. What? That is weird. You're right. It is kind of blurry, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to restart the stream. I don't
Yeah,
know what happened.
whatever. We'll worry about it next time. Huh? Good
I'll
to
just
see you,
stop and
keeps.
start real quick.
Oh, okay.